everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we're going to learn how to generate blog content with images automatically using AI agent. So I am an owner of a digital marketing agency and I want to create more customers engagement in my business by posting blog content. Now generating the content with the image manually is very time consuming and hectic. So to solve this problem, I have created an AI agent using Pabbly Connect. In my Google Sheets, I keep the ideas of the vlogs like the title and the relevant keywords. So now as soon as I'm going to add the data like the title and the relevant keywords in my Google Sheets, automatically an AI agent is going to generate the vlog content with the image related to the title that I've added. And as soon as these details are going to be generated by the AI agent, it is going to automatically be updated in my spreadsheet, the content as well as the image URL to create the systematic record. So now if you want to learn how to create this amazing AI agent for yourself, for your business, then let me take you to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to generate blog content with images automatically using AI agent. So as an owner of a digital marketing agency business, I constantly need fresh, engaging blog content to attract my new clients, maintain online visibility. I use Google Sheets to organize my content ideas like the topics and the keywords. Then I automate the process with the help of an AI agent that is going to automatically generate the blog content as well as the image related to the title and the keywords that I've added in my spreadsheet. And then to create a systematic record, this AI agent is going to add the details back in my spreadsheet, the content and the image URL. And I'm going to create this amazing AI agent using Pabbly Connect. So firstly, I'm going to show you how this AI agent works in real time. Okay, so I'm going to add the date of the new topic and the keywords in this spreadsheet, and after that we're going to wait and then check whether AI agent automatically generates the blog content and the image and update it back in my spreadsheet right over here or not. Okay, so let me add the details right here in the spreadsheet, and you can see right over here I've added the topic and the keywords. The topic is top AI tools to boost your digital marketing campaigns, and the keyword is AI marketing tool digital campaign automation. Okay, you can see right over here these are the keywords and the topic that I've added in my spreadsheet. Now I'm going to wait for a few seconds for this AI agent to process and then check whether automatically it adds back the body content, the vlog content as well as the image URL for this topic right here or not. So I'm going to wait for a few seconds. As now waited for a few seconds, you can see automatically the content has been generated and been added in my spreadsheet related to this topic. Over here, if I'm going to go through some of it, it says as businesses continue to navigate the evolving landscape of digital marketing, leveraging technology has become important for success while the rise of artificial intelligence marketing tools. You can see right over here, this is the whole article, the vlog content that has been added by my AI agent right over here, and it was also generated by it. And with that, this is the image URL. So if I'm going to open this image URL over here, you can see this is the image generated by my AI agent that is related to this topic and the keywords. Okay, so in this manner, this is how this AI agent is going to work. Okay, so now in order to create this AI agent, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. For that, I'm going to browse the website of Pabbly Connect, that is www.pabbly.com/connect. After browsing the website, Pabbly Connect's landing page is going to appear in front of you, on which you have two options: sign in or sign up for free. If you're an existing user, directly sign into your Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. I am an existing user, so I'm going to directly sign into my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the All Pabbly Apps window in front of you, in which you can see all the applications that Pabbly provides, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on this Access Now button right over here. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you, and in order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right here that says Create Workflow. A dialog box is going to appear in front of you, which is asking for the workflow name first, which is going to be AI agent to generate blog content with images automatically. Okay, you can see right over here, this is the name of my workflow, and for the folder on the left side of my screen, you can see I've created these many folders in my Pabbly Connect account, and from these folders, I'm going to select a specific one in which I want to save this workflow in. For that, click on this drop down. These are the folders from which I'm going to select AI agents as the folder, and then I'm going to click on this create button right here to create the workflow. A workflow is then going to be successfully created in the name of AI agent to generate blog content with images automatically, and you can see that there are two windows in front of you. One is the trigger window, other is the action window. So what is trigger and action? Trigger and action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these two principles. Over here, trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means what is action? Action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. We are going to set up our trigger step first, in which for my trigger application over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as Google Sheets. As in my Google Sheets, I'm going to add the data of the topic and the keywords. I want Pabbly Connect should capture the response of that. That is why for my trigger application, I've selected it as Google Sheets and the trigger event is going to be new or updated spreadsheet row. After selecting the trigger application and the event, you can see that Pabbly Connect has provided us with a webhook URL. Now using this unique webhook URL and by following the steps given here below in the help desk, I am going to build the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. So firstly, I'm going to copy this URL from here and open the spreadsheet that I want to connect. From the bar, I'm going to go to extensions, add-ons and get add-ons option right over here. Then this window is going to appear in front of you, on which on the search bar I'm going to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks and select it. And you can see that I've already installed Pabbly Connect webhooks, so I'm going to move forward. But if you have not installed Pabbly Connect webhooks, please do install it so that with the help of this webhook, you can build the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. After installing, go back and refresh the spreadsheet from here. After refreshing the spreadsheet, go back to extensions and now you can see an option Pabbly Connect webhooks. Click on it. From the drop down, go to this initial setup option right over here. Then you can see this initial setup dialog box is going to appear in front of you, which is asking for the webhook URL and for us to select the trigger column. For the webhook URL, I'm going to paste the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us. And for the trigger column, it says the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So for my trigger column, it is going to be column B because as soon as I'm going to add the target keywords, automatically the entire row's data, that is the topic and the keyword, should be forwarded towards this webhook URL. So for my trigger column, I'm going to select it as column B and click on this submit button right over here. It says setup configured successfully. Now I'm going to go back. The steps that I'm going to tell you right now are super important, so please do not forget to follow them. Go back to extensions and Pabbly Connect webhooks. Now from the drop down, go to the send on event option. It is mandatory to click on send on event because as soon as you're going to add the data of the new details in this spreadsheet is going to send that data to Pabbly Connect. That is why it is mandatory to click on send on event. You can see over here in this workflow it says waiting for webhook response. As now we have successfully created a connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. To check this connection is done successfully or not, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the data of the new topic and the target keywords in this spreadsheet. And after that, I'm going to check whether Pabbly Connect automatically captures the response of both of the details or not. Okay, so I'm going to add the details over here of the new topic and the keywords. And you can see right over here, I've added the detail. The topic is SEO strategies for digital marketers in 2025. And these are the key terms: SEO of digital marketing and search engine optimization. Okay, so as I've added the topic and the keyword, I'm going to go back to my workflow and scroll down, and yes, you can see the response is captured. This is the same topic you can see right over here, and this is the same keyword. So as now the response has been captured in our trigger, this means that Google Sheets is connected to Pabbly Connect and our trigger setup is done. After setting up our trigger step, now we are going to set up our action step. As now we have the topic and the keywords right over here. Using the details, I want to generate the vlog content as well as the image for the topic and the keywords given. For that, I'm going to use an AI agent. For the AI agent, I'm going to use OpenAI. If you want to use any other AI platforms as your AI agent, you can definitely do that according to your requirement. I'm going to set up my action step, in which for the action application over here, I'm going to select it as OpenAI right here. An action event is going to be ChatGPT, and then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on add new connection, and it is asking for the token. Using the token, we're going to build the connection between OpenAI and Pabbly Connect. To generate the token, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this hyperlink given here below in the help desk right here. Then the API keys of your OpenAI account is going to appear in front of you, on which click on this create new secret key to generate a new token. I'm going to name this key over here. So let's suppose for the name of this key, I'm going to write it as demo. For the project, I'm going to select it as default, and for the permissions, I'm going to give all the permissions and then create the token from here. A token is generated. I'm going to copy this token from here and paste it in this field right over here. And then click on the save button to build the connection. As I've done that, firstly over here it is asking for me to select the AI model. For the AI model, I'm using GPT-4o Mini. If you want to use any other AI models, you can definitely select it from this drop down right here. Then it is asking for the prompt. What is prompt? It is a text with the help of which an AI agent is going to generate the content according to our requirement. In the prompt, we need to specify all the things that we want and do not want in the generated content. So for the prompt over here, I'm going to write it as... So this is the prompt that I've written right over here. You are an expert blog writer and SEO specialist. Write a well-structured, engaging, informative blog post around 800 words on the topic. I have to enter the title right here. Make sure the content is easy to read, includes compelling introduction, informative subheading and conclusion. Use a friendly professional tone and include the following keywords naturally throughout the content for SEO purposes. Do not add any symbols like hashtag or double star, and strictly do not add the title in the content. I want the content in HTML format, so I've written it as in HTML format, and we have to enter the keywords right here. So over here, this is the prompt. In this prompt, it is asking for the title and the keywords. For the data of this field, I'm going to map the data, which is inserting data from the previous step. So I'm going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. How it works is that firstly over here it is asking for the title. I'm going to select this field, and you can see the previous step is going to appear in front of you. I'm going to click on it. The response that was captured in our previous step is going to appear in front of you. Over here, we have to enter the title for which this AI agent is going to generate the content, and this is the title right over here. So I'm going to select the data of the title from my previous response. As now I've selected the data from my previous response, the data is mapped, and as I've mapped this data, the data has now become dynamic. That means now whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data. Similarly, for the keywords, I'm going to map the data of the keywords right here. So this is the prompt. I've selected the AI module. Now I'm going to click on this Save and Send Test Request button right over here. As I've done that, I've received a response, which is a positive response. If I'm going to scroll down in this message content, you can see right over here, this is the generated content in HTML formatting. The digital marketing landscape is always evolving, and we approach 2025. SEO continues to play a pivotal role in ensuring online visibility and driving traffic. You can see the content is generated by the AI agent right over here, and this is the entire blog content. As now this blog has been generated by my AI agent, now what I want is for this title and the keyword, I want this AI agent to generate the image as well. For that, I'm going to add an action step in this workflow, in which for the action application, again, I'm using it as OpenAI right here. Action event now is going to be generate image del E, and then I'm going to click on this continue button. A window is going to appear in front of you, on which I'm going to select the existing connection from here, but if you want, you can add a new connection in the similar manner I've told you before, and click on this save button. It is asking for me to select the model. For the model, I'm going to use del E3 right here. Next, it is asking for the prompt. Prompt is a text with the help of which an AI agent is going to generate the content according to my requirement. So as now I want to generate the image, for the prompt, I'm going to write it as... So you can see I've added this prompt. You are an AI graphic designer. Create a high quality eye-catching image that visually represents the blog topic. The style should be modern, professional and relevant to the digital blog content. Avoid clutter and ensure the image is suitable for blog and social media usage. Reflect the following keywords and concepts in the visual design where it's possible. Keywords, okay? I want to add one another line over here, that is going to be in the image generated, do not add words. Okay, you can see right over here I've added this line in this prompt. Now I want to map the data of the topic right over here. So I'm going to map the data of the topic right here. Similarly, I'm going to map the data of the keywords as well. So this is the prompt right here. Number of image, I only want one image. So I'm going to add it as 1. Size is going to be 1024 into 1024. And the quality, I want HD quality. I don't have a specific style, so I'm going to skip the part and simply click on this Save and Send Test Request button right here. And over here we have received a response, which is a positive response in which I have received the image URL. So if I'm going to copy this URL from here and open it in a new tab right here, you can see the AI image has now been generated. You can see right here, this is the image, okay? So this is the image also generated. Now what I want is, I want to keep the systematic record of this content as well as the image back in my Google Sheets over here. For that, I'm going to add an action step in this workflow, in which for the action application, I'm going to again select it as Google Sheets. Action event now is going to be update row, and then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on add new connection, and then click on this sign in with Google button right here. This window is going to appear in front of you, which is asking for me to choose an account. Select the account in which you have created the spreadsheet. So this is my account. I'm going to select it from here. Next, it is asking for the permission of my account. For that, I'm going to click on this allow button, as this is a safe process and my data is perfectly safe with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on this allow button right here. And as I've done that, you can see I've successfully authorized Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect. After authorizing, it is asking for me to select the spreadsheet. It is in the name of blog content. So I'm going to select the spreadsheet over here as blog content. It is going to ask for the sheet. For the sheet, I'm going to select as sheet 1 from here. So I'm going to select the sheet. For the row index, I'm going to map the data of the row index I've received in my first Google Sheet step. I don't want to update the title and the keywords. I want to update the blog content. So I'm going to map the data of the generated content in this field. And for the URL, I'm going to map the data of the generated URL. Okay. And simply, I'm going to click on this save and send test request button. And I've received a response, which is a positive response. So if I'm going to open my spreadsheet, and yes, you can see right over here, if I'm going to zoom out from here, the details are automatically been added in my spreadsheet. I'm going to rearrange this entire spreadsheet from here. So you can see in the spreadsheet, the content that was generated by the AI agent is automatically been added. You can see right over here. With that, the same image has been added in my spreadsheet right here. Okay. So as now we have updated our spreadsheet as well. This means we have successfully created an AI agent using Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up what we have done, the trigger is Google Sheets new or updated spreadsheet row. As soon as I'm going to add the data of the vlog title and the keywords in my spreadsheet, the trigger Google Sheets new or updated spreadsheet row is going to capture the response of that. Using the details and AI agent, that is OpenAI ChatGPT, is first going to generate the content, the vlog content, and then the same AI agent, that is OpenAI generate image daily, is going to generate the image for that topic and the keyword. As the content and the image is generated, I want to update it back in my spreadsheet to create a systematic record. For that, I've added the action step, that is Google Sheets update row. And in this manner, I have created this amazing AI agent to generate vlog content with images automatically using Pabbly Connect. So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask us queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel and hit the like button down there.